These niggas running on fumes. I'm going rock out the mic and I take a bad bitch back to the room. No, I do not see a ring in your future. I don't think I'll be a groom. But when we get to the room, I'ma still beat it. We do what we do. They try to get my lane. He might crash here.
Alright guys, welcome. Today we're here with up-and-coming artist STB Donny.
Yo, what's going on?
What's good, my guy? How you doing, bro?
I'm good, bro. I'm chilling. How you doing?
Facts. I'm good. So first thing, you are the first interviewee of the platform of the channel, so how does it feel being the official first interview video?
I feel good. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to talk to me, bro, for real. Thank you.
Got you, bro. Alright, so next question is, where are you from?
Baltimore, Maryland.
Heard it. Now, how was life growing up in Baltimore?
I grew up in the county, so it was a little less active. Wasn't as much going on for real as in the city. So it really, whatever you got into out there, really depended on like the company you kept for real. And my friends, we all just played basketball. We was just hoopers. So I didn't really do much. I was just chilling in the house for real, playing the game, rapping, just doing normal kid stuff, I guess. I don't know.
Or just regular life, nothing too crazy?
Weird.
Or so now that you bring up that it's different from growing up in the city, how was life growing up in Baltimore County specifically? Like you said, you chilling with your friends and stuff. How was it? Was it a vibe and shit?
Honestly, I'm a real, like, I always been a homebody. Like, I always stayed in the crib. I'm not really the type to really, like, go outside and go to parties and stuff that much. Like, sometimes I go hang out with my friends, but I was really just in my room chilling a lot. And honestly, I ain't mind it. Like, that was cool for me. So, I was just, it was cool. It was cool. But I ain't really do nothing crazy. You know what I mean? I was just...
Nah, word. Alright, so now, do you think Baltimore or Maryland specifically, like, do you guys think you have your own unique sound in the rap game?
For sure. I feel like the artists that come from the city specifically got their own sound. It's real muddy. You know, they always talk about mud. You feel me? So I feel like they really represent that in their music, and they represent where they come from very well in their music. So I feel like you definitely got their own sound for sure.
Now, do you think their sound played a role in how you crafted your sound and style?
Not really. I feel like I really gravitated more towards the artists that represented the struggles that I was going through personally. You feel me? I wasn't really going through all of that. So I listen to the music and I always support them, obviously, because they come from where I come from. But it's like, it didn't speak to me as much as other music did at the time.
Back to your childhood, did you play any sports growing up?
I hooped, played back. When I was real little, I played football, but I used to be big when I was little, so I was a lineman. I ain't really...
Word, you was a lineman.
I was a lineman.
Nah.
I was left tackle.
Left tackle.
I was left tackle. But I thought I wanted to be like wide receiver, and I didn't realize how big I was. So when I peeped, like, all right, I can't be wide receiver, I was like, nah, I'm done. And I started hooping, got a little skinnier, started getting a little cool with that, feel me? And I was hooping.
No, facts. Did you take your basketball dream serious? Like, did you have dreams of making it to the NBA one day?
I did when I was real young, but then it got to a point where I kind of, like, realized, like, you feel me, that's hard to do. Not impossible, you feel me? Anybody can do whatever they want to do, but, like, that, I was like, you feel me? I don't know. So, it was when I was little, like, I was hooping with a bunch of, like, white kids, so I was scoring, like, 20 a game. I was like,
Nah, that got it.
I was like Kobe or something.
Kobe?
Nah, I was going crazy. But then I started playing the AAU in the city. They just started cooking me, and it wasn't like, nah, they was cooking me. They was trying me. I was just, and that's when I started to realize, like, all right, I kind of wish I didn't give up on it for real, but at the same time, I feel like it was for the better. Like, I feel like this rap stuff better for me, but
yeah. So was it like a direct transition from basketball to rap, or was it, there was something like other general interests you had that you might want to pursue?
It happened like right in between. Like, I was still hooping when I was rapping, but it was like getting less and less serious. Like, I was like not wanting to go to practice, not wanting to go to workouts. I was just going to kind of like make people happy. You feel me?
Yeah. So you basically saying you was doing it for others more than for yourself?
At a certain point, yeah, but it wasn't even like like everybody who I was doing it for was kind of telling me like, you don't have to, but in the back of your head, you'd be like, I kind of know they want me to,
Yeah, they're trying to let you know that there's no pressure, but know there's some pressure.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah.
Now, with that in mind, did that kind of pressure affect you mentally or any type of psychological way?
Nah. I mean, I feel like my confidence with basketball was always like, not always. When I was in like the little dropping my 20 balls, I was cool. But like once I got to the AAU and I started seeing how good and like more ahead everybody was than me, it kind of like, instead of like now with this rap stuff, I'm like, I'm trying to go get it with it. You feel me? But it's like with the basketball, I was more so like, I felt like I was too far behind and I kind of quit on it. You feel me?
Now, with that in mind, who or what inspired you to start making music?
So many people. The list is crazy. But number one on the list has got to be Uzi. Like, without Uzi, I feel like Uzi helped me, like, to really, seeing him be himself, helped me to really be myself. Because I was always, you feel me, real shy, real laid back, reserved. So just, like, seeing him do his own thing inspired me to do my own thing. And I feel like it gave me the confidence I needed to really, like, pursue this rap and really feel like I could do it, you know what I mean? So Uzi for sure. Definitely Juice WRLD, but Juice WRLD, I'm not gonna sit here and lie, Juice WRLD, I really gravitated to him more because of his like personality and stuff, like his interviews and stuff. I really got more in tune with his vlogs and his
freestyles and stuff.
Yeah, more so than his music. But I still got mad at his songs downloaded. If they come on, I'll listen to them. I know a lot of them word for word, but I'm not like die hard in the catalog. But like I know a lot about Juice, and I really became a fan of him. You feel me? So when I was younger, when I was real little, it was people like Wayne, people I was just hearing on the radio, and then I'd go on the computer and do my own. You feel me? Wayne. Honestly, just Wayne. I when I was younger, I
or you fuck with Wayne heavy?
Yeah, when I was younger.
Copy.
Everything.
Got you.
But I listen to a lot of Future, Cardi. I used to watch Cardi like on the way to school. Like I'd be watching Cardi like perform live on like the concerts and stuff, like on YouTube, just watching them perform. That really like, this was before I was even rapping. I was just always like into it. So Pete, and then what recently, my junior senior year, Pierre Bourne as an artist, not as a producer. Pierre Bourne as a rapper has been making incredible music, and he moved up from probably like my top 5 now. Pierre is probably my top 3 because he just dropped T-Lot 5. His production crazy, his vocals crazy, all of that. Yeah, Pierre been a big influence on me. He the reason I started producing too. I'm trying to start producing a lot of my own songs because of Pierre. He the reason I started that. So
that's fire.
Yeah.
So definitely he played a huge influence on your sound style.
Word.
Got you. Now, from a personal life perspective, who or what inspired you to make music in like your personal everyday life?
It was something that kind of just happened. Like I wouldn't say that one person that I know inspired me like directly to make music. I was always around it. Like my dad always listened to the radio when he'd pick me up from daycare. My mom always was listening to. My mom listened to a lot of different genres of music, like classical music and all types of stuff. So I feel like everyone in my family just always had music playing, and that might have helped. But nobody really directed me towards music. I kind of found my own way to it. You feel me?
Yeah. Got you. Now, how long have you been making music for?
About 3 years now. 3 years now. Yeah.
Got you. So it's been a minute now. Copy. Now, have you dropped any projects or music recently?
I just put out a song on SoundCloud it's not doing nothing really yet, but it's a good song. Y'all should go listen to it if you want to do something soon.
Word.
Be Alone just hit 35K. Music video on YouTube. Go check that out. And then Everything's Fine Too is a project that I put out recently. I think a couple months ago I put it out. It has Be Alone on it. It's 12 songs. Yeah.
Gotcha.
A lot of music and a lot more stuff on the way too.
Now, what would you say is your favorite song on Everything's Fine Too?
Honestly, I like every song in its own way. Like I don't have one that I like. I don't think I got one that I really like more than another. It's just, yeah.
Now, speaking of Everything's Fine Too, one of your songs from the album, like you said, Be Alone, you just said hit 35,000 views. It's doing some good numbers right now. What do you have to say about that? How do you feel about, this climbing up pretty quickly?
It's crazy because the goal when I put it out was for it to just get 10,000 views. Like that was no matter how much time it took, like I wanted it to get 10,000. So the fact that in 3 months it has 35,000 is just crazy. Thank you to anybody who listened. I'm sure the people watching this probably locked in and listened to it. So thank you. I appreciate it. I hope it just keep going up. Honestly, yeah. So about it.
Word. Now, you've taken a different route than most rappers when it comes to music. You actually applied to the Rock Nation program here at LAU Brooklyn. And, it's a new type of way for rappers to get involved with each other and, collaborate. Now, why did you choose to come to the Rock Nation school as it is a new route for rappers to take?
At first, when I came here, it was more so chasing my dreams type thing, like really following my passion and believing in myself type of thing. But as I've been here, I realized that it's really like the most that I took from it was just like learning from the other artists here. Like even if it's not something music related, like a life lesson or anything. Like everybody here is real creative, so they all real smart, real sharp. So iron sharpen iron a little bit. You know what I mean? So I feel like through all of that, everything I've improved on, like every aspect of my music. Like I learned how to promote myself better, how to make music better, how to record myself faster, get stuff done more efficiently. Like everything just like went up a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so you would say it definitely helped you grow as an artist.
For sure, 100%.
Got you. Now, what are some artists that you would like to work with in the foreseeable future?
What? The list is crazy. Uzi up there, Jack Johnson up there. For those of y'all that don't know Jack Johnson, get locked in. Jack Johnson, that's some real vibey tunes. But me and him will make something crazy, I promise. Wayne, Future, Matt, Cardi, ASAP Rocky, ASAP Ferg, everybody. I'm trying to work with so many people.
Trying to work with everybody.
For me to list them we'd be here all day if I list everybody.
Word.
Yeah.
But definitely a long list of people you want to work with for sure.
For sure.
Got you. Now, when can we expect some new music from you?
Probably tomorrow. I don't know. It really depends. I'm not, you feel me? I'm an independent artist, so I really try to just put out stuff when it feels right. Like when it feels like it's time for something to come out, I try to not throw something together, but I'll try to start recording and getting songs done and be like, okay, I'll do 5 songs, pick this one. I like this one, I'll put it on SoundCloud. Don't gotta touch stream and just get it out. I'm really trying to be more consistent this year, this summer specifically. Like I'm really trying to put out more songs, more projects, more videos. Like I want to just really push myself, give myself a fair chance. You feel me? So.
Or you want to put some work in for sure.
Word, yeah.
Most definitely. Now, where do you see your music career going in 5 years?
Honestly, people think I'm crazy when I say it. I just feel like with the progress that I made so far, I feel like I really could be one of the biggest artists to do this. I really feel like I could do this and do it in a way that a lot of people haven't seen it done before, with music that a lot of people haven't heard before, and I feel like it's just something that I really could do. It's not something that I haven't always felt this way, and that's what makes me feel so strongly about it now, because it's not something that I'm just like, oh, because it's me. Like I feel that.
Yeah, you recognize the progress.
Yeah, like I see it, and I'm like, all right, this every day. I'm like, all right, it become more and more believable. Like I could really do this, and I feel like it's getting closer and closer every day. So I'm just keep pushing. You feel me? Keep my head down.
Word.
Word.
I mean, if there's anything we could take from this interview is that you definitely are very confident on your skills and on yourself, and you know you're pursuing this big dream that you've had, and you know you're taking all the right steps into getting to where you want to go. You feel me? You're collabing. You're willing to work with everybody. You're willing to learn from everybody. You know you're keeping a very open mind when it comes to growing as an artist. So you know there's not a doubt in my mind, or I feel like in anyone's mind, that you can't go where you actually want to end up going to with this music stuff.
Word. I appreciate it, bro. Real.
All right, well, it was great having you, Donny. You know, you definitely gave a good outlook into your life and your perspective on things, and it was great having you.
Word, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
All right, my guy. All right, that's it, y'all. Have a good one now.